We may have
This
a guest,
call is
I'm not
being
sure.
recorded.
Dr. Breakthrough will be right after Pastor Kenneth Smith and these guys are paving the way, running with the lantern for all of us. Well, Pastor Kenny, who has more than 28 years of experience in this industry, the principle-driven lifestyle, I call him the brain behind the business. He is more than a seven-figures earner. He's been given a mandate, though, to help 200,000 families to earn a six-figures income so we can all be financially free. And who would not want to be a part of this? Well, without any further ado, let's make welcome now to the phone lines none other than Pastor Kenneth Smith, who is known as Coach 100K. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Shark. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome. Thank you, Pastor. All is well. Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much. Good morning, Uplift. Hey, Shark. This is Pastor Kenny Smith, Coach 100K, helping you make six figures in this industry. So get pen and pad out, guys, because paper don't forget, and the shortest pencil is better than the longest memory. So you want to make sure that you are definitely taking notes. Note takers are money makers if they go back and read their notes and do what the notes told them to do. So anyway, guys, I'm excited. Listen, I'm excited about the venture, the progress, where we're headed. And so Dr. Breakthrough, our Breakthrough Specialist Champion, asked me and encouraged me to slow down today and kind of go over the whole Shark Nation philosophy. You are a part of Shark Nation, in case you didn't know, but Shark Nation is a nation of sharks designed to devour and move forward speedily in the industry of network marketing. My assignment in life is to help over 100,000 families make six figures in the network marketing or in the relationship marketing business. So I'm going to dive right in. We only have about 28 minutes. So let's go. I'm going to give you about 10 facts about a shark. 10 facts about a shark. But before I do that, I want to kind of go over the whole thing of where it came from and why you should use it, why you should be a shark, or why you should want to be a shark. If you're not, and as I do this, you're going to start recognizing in yourself some personality or some traits that may identify who you are. But when you're prospecting or talking to somebody, you need to quickly find out and know who they are. The best recruiters can size up their prospect in a matter of seconds. A matter of seconds, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes you only have a few seconds, maybe a minute, to win it. And so you want to be able to kind of find out who you're talking to. And so there are four personality types. And this is age-old in network marketing, age-old, where they determined it used to be yellow, red, blue, and green. But instead of using colors, they decided to use the ocean as the place you fish. You know, Jesus said, "Follow me, I'll make you fishers of men." And so they said, well, let's take the ocean, and the ocean will be the place that we're going to fish for our prospects. We're going to fish for somebody to join our Uplift business. We're going to fish for somebody to join our movement. We're going to fish for somebody to join our Shop Free Mart team, right? So you go out to the ocean, and the ocean is the world. Just in case you didn't know that, the world, write this down, the world is my ocean. The world is where I fish from. The world is my bucket, my barrel. Someone once said it's like fishing in a barrel. If you know what to do and you know how to do it, it's like fishing in a barrel, okay? So remember that. So if you want to be good at, again, going to the top, and I've gone to the top of 6 companies in 6 months or less, and quite naturally, speed versus strategy. But if you want to be good, you must learn how to determine the personalities, right? For Shark Nation is a nation, shark, of people who aggressively know what they want and they go after it. So there's 4 personality types, okay? So they are the shark, the whale, the dolphin, and the sea urchin, the urchin. URCHIN, the urchin. Okay, so these are the types. And when you're talking to somebody, you need to very quickly figure out Who am I talking to? Am I talking to a shark personality? Is this person a dolphin? Is this person a urchin? Is this person a whale? Now, the sooner you can figure this out, the sooner you can find it out, the more sure you are of winning, the more sure you are of eventually closing that prospect. See, ABCs of Shark Nation is always be chewing, always be chomping, but also it means always be closing. Always be closing. From the moment you open, be closing. Okay, so you want your language to be a closing type language, and that's why Dr. Breakthrough gives you all the list of things you can ask the person when he's reading through all of that. He's closing. He's finding out what the person likes, what they're going to say yes to, and you don't try to close the person. Let the person close themselves because they are the personality that they are. Now let's go through real quickly, and let's pick up here at the dolphin. Okay, the dolphin. Now, the dolphin, and somebody even put together a deal to kind of let you know an example of that as well, but a dolphin, okay, a dolphin is a person that loves to have fun. You got any of those people in your life? Anybody got those kind of folks in your life just love to have fun, okay? And now here's something about a dolphin. A dolphin, write this down. A dolphin would normally push aside responsibility to have fun. A dolphin just want to have fun. Man, listen, they may have a bill to pay. I wouldn't recommend this, but they may have something going on, and a dolphin will say, man, I'll deal with that later. It might be some of y'all. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to have fun today, man. It's my time. I've been working all week. Man, they going out to bowl. They going bowling. They going on the cruise. I'm going to. A dolphin might push aside responsibility because fun for a dolphin is the most important thing. A dolphin will tell you, hey, we only live once, man. I mean, you know, they talk about YOLO. YOLO, you only live once, man. A dolphin say, go out and have a good time. You only pass this way once. Man, live life to the full. A dolphin, they're normally the life of the party. So, you know, if you go to a party, a dolphin is, man, they doing it when they show up. The room lights up. They're always joking around. They tend to be very charismatic. And they tend to be very charming people, okay? It's rare to see a dolphin by himself. It's rare to see a dolphin alone. A dolphin normally going to be with a group of people because they love to communicate and have fun. It's really hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes with a dolphin because dolphins love to talk. Dolphins love to talk, man. They got something to say, and they're always saying what they got to say. So, always understand, if you're talking to a dolphin, you want to speak about all the fun we can have. You want to talk about all the fun that we're going to have, we're going to experience. And of course, if you're talking about fun, you're going to win them. But if it's not fun, the dolphin's not in. Like Dr. Breakthrough said, if it's a win-win, I'm all in. A dolphin said, if it's fun, I'm all in. Okay, so remember that. So that's the dolphin. The next person, and well, matter of fact, somebody once said out of the billionaires that would give an example of, they say that actually Branson would be considered a dolphin. Richard Branson. Money's no object when fun comes in place. He once threw a party at a place where it was $64,000 per night just for the room. Okay, so dolphins again are going to just have fun. Fun is the most important thing. It's the order of the day. So if you're talking to a dolphin about money, you're going to miss it. If you're talking to a dolphin about anything else, you're going to miss it. But if you talk to a dolphin about fun, man, they ready to get started right now, okay? Now, the urchin. Now, this is the one that, most sharks don't like urchins. Urchins tend to be actually in the ocean. They are one of the wisest fish of the sea. They're very wise. They think at a higher capacity than many of the sea creatures, and so they're going to always be thinking, always be wanting to know more information. Again, urgent, you got to always give them a lot of information, a lot of information. So even if you have a friend, some of y'all friends like this, if you talk about having a party or something, they also ask them questions like, how many folks are coming? Anybody got allergies that you know about? What city we looking to have it in? Most people gonna take the train to get here, or where they gonna stay? Is the parking good? They're gonna ask all kind of questions. Then, with the information that they get, they're gonna go out and Google all the restaurants in the area. They're gonna come back and give you a full layout of all of their recommendations of where they should have the breakfast and so forth. I mean, they spend their whole time just putting together data and information. And now watch this here. They're perfectionists. Urchins are perfectionists, and they really, they really like to do things. They move slow. They don't make decisions very quickly. Okay? But now here's the good thing. Once an urchin has made a decision to join your team, once an urchin has made up their mind you're not going to make up the mind of an urchin. You're not going to matter of fact, just back off. Give them information. Give them a magazine. Give them more information. Give them something to think about. Point them in the right direction. But here's the good thing. Once an urchin joins your team, they're very likely to never, ever quit easily. As hard as it took them to join, that's how hard it will take them to leave. They don't leave quickly once they made their decision. So you got to spend time with an urchin. And they said out the billionaires that I think it's Warren Buffett would be a great urchin because he spent 80% of his working day reading and thinking. He said that he spends most of his time reading and thinking, okay? Now, you got the whale. The whale is a caretaker. The whale wants to save the world, okay? I mean, the whale loves helping people, okay? So you'll often see a whale volunteering to do raffles, selling tickets, setting up the room at the big event. They're helpers. They're helpers. And a whale also loves to help people get along. They don't like a lot of trouble, and so they're peacemakers. Whales are being involved in a lot of charity causes. You talk about a charity. We're gonna get clean water over to Africa. They're like, oh man, let's do it. I mean, so a whale will serve you. They will drive you to the airport, and they won't take any money for gas because they get their enjoyment out of helping people. Okay, and so out of all the whales in the world, billionaires, they said that Oprah would be a good whale. She loves telling people about your book, and then your book goes viral because she said it and so forth. So that's a whale. Whale love having. So you can't talk about necessarily money to a whale, but you can say, look at all that we can do to help people with the money that you're going to make. And they're like, oh man, I love it. You sign me up yet? Am I in yet? What's that's how you get a whale. So guys, you got to know these people. You can't talk dolphin talk to a whale. You can't talk whale talk to a dolphin, and you can't talk urchin talk to either one of those. Okay. So now, but then there's a shark, and here's where I wanted to be. The shark wants to win. Glory to God. Listen, the shark wants first place. I've also said that second place is the first loser. See? I mean, sharks are not happy being second. They're not trying to come in second. Sharks want to win. And that's just how it is. They're going to win. They're going to be out there. They're going to make it happen. They're very competitive. Sharks are very ambitious. Okay, sharks have goals and sharks have plans of how they're going to get where they're going to get. A shark knows where they're headed and they know how to get there. I'm telling you right now. And so oftentimes you'll find out that professional athletes tend to be like shark-minded, and they want to know the bottom line. In other words, we call it BLUF, BLUF, bottom line up front. Bottom line up front. They want the bottom line up front, okay? Get straight to the point with a shark. because they don't want to hear all that fluff and stuff. They just want to know, what I have to do, what I got to do, when do I have to do it by, what's the deadline, how much do I get paid when I do it, not how much do I get paid if I do it, no, how much do I get paid when. A shark already knows I can do what you're talking about. Get 9 people, how much that pay? I mean, you don't have to go through all the compensation plan with the shark up front. Just tell them, say, hey, when you get in 1 person, you're a diamond. And when you get in 2, you're a double diamond. And 3, that buys a product, hey, a triple diamond. 9, you're an ambassador. Man, 27, you're a global. And 54, you're a crown ambassador. And then they'll ask you, men, how much does that pay? I mean, they just want to know. The bottom line, matter of fact, David in the Bible would have been considered a shark, okay? Because if you look at it, David didn't need any supervision. A shark doesn't need supervision. A shark doesn't need anybody to watch over him. A shark, So David asked the question when they were all afraid to fight Goliath. David said this. David said, what's going to be done for the man that can shut this dude up? What's going to be done for the person that defeats this enemy? He didn't say, what are we going to have to pay? He didn't say, will we have to serve their God? That wasn't even an option, because he knew that his God was with him, and he knew that he was the man, the set man in the land to take care of this dude. So he talks about what's going to be done. In other words, what do you get for killing a giant? and quite like the king told him, you marry my daughter, you're gonna be very, very rich and so forth, and all the money, you don't have to worry about no money no more. As a matter of fact, you and your family will be free from taxes. I'm telling you, that was a good deal there. He said, oh man. So he went and did what had to be done. Why? Because he was a shark. He was a shark. See, sharks don't have to know how they're gonna do it. They just know they're gonna get it done. See, they're natural leaders. Okay. They want to be in front of the room. You find a shark, they want to be in front of the room. They want to be on the call. They want to be doing the leading. They are this natural born leaders, and they're willing to take responsibility for victory and defeat. See, everything rises and falls on leadership. Michael Jordan would have been a great shark because, whenever the game was on the line, 2 seconds left in the game, 5 seconds left in the game, he wanted the ball. He wanted to put all the load on his shoulder. In other words, if we win, let me win it. If we lose, let me lose it. But I believe I can win it more than I lose it. He's a shark, okay? And anyway, Mark Cuban might be a good billionaire shark if you want to look at a shark. Mark Cuban, hey man, he don't care about the fallout. He cares about the end result. They said that Mark Cuban, they said he would get $2 million in fines, and wouldn't care. He said what he wants to say. Why? Because he could, and sharks don't worry about the fallout. We worry about the results. We're result-minded. Guys, so let me give you some 10 things here, the reason why you want to be a shark, even in your business. And now this is for anything. It don't matter whether you're doing home-based businesses, doesn't matter whether you're doing a regular business, whether you have a conventional business. Here's the benefit of being a shark. And quite that I'm a double shark. I'm a double shark. That's why we always say shark, shark in Shark Nation. Why do you say it twice, Coach? Because I'm a double shark. I'm telling you, I'm a shark to the bone. You'll see why. So let's look at some things. Sharks, number one, sharks can live up to 150 years. So sharks are long life creatures, which means we ain't going nowhere. You got to deal with me. You might as well get used to me because you're going to have to deal with me because sharks know they're going to be around. They're going to outlast every other fish. Is going to come and go, come and go. The shark's going to see many generations of fish die before he or she themselves pass away. Sharks know they have longevity. So, guys, enter your business with a longevity mindset. Enter your uplift or your shark free mark, both. Enter those businesses with a mindset that I'm going to be here. I'm not just coming for a couple of days. I'm not just going to be in here for a couple of seconds. I'm going to stay here until I get the victory. If it takes me a year to make my first six figures, if it takes me 2 years to make my first six figures, if it takes me 3 years to make six figures a month, glory to God, I'm going to be here. See, sharks, they know that they're going to have to put in the time, but they got the time to put in too. Praise God. Watch this here. Also, sharks have to roam in big environments because they grow as big as their environment. And so I said, if you're going to dream anyway, you might as well dream big. If you're going to think anyway, you might as well think big. See, a shark comes in and looks at your Uplift business or looks at your Shop Fremont business, and the first thing they say is, man, you telling me it just takes 54 people to be at the top of the company, a crown ambassador, and you tell me I'm gonna get a percentage of the company every month off the global sales of this company? If I get 54 people to join this, is that what you're trying to tell me? And so immediately a shark, he goes to the top. His mind thinks top. He don't think bottom. He don't think about the small parts. He's thinking about, wait a minute, 54 people. I got 54 people on a scratch pad back there. Hey, I got 54 people in my cell phone right now. I mean, a shark just says, what's the bottom line? And they begin to think big. Their mind is set on the top. Guys, in all my business, I never set my mind halfway. I never said, well, if I can just get to that second spot there, I'll be okay. No, I've always thought, man, if they tell me national consultant, I can do it. One company been around that I've made millions in. One company been around for over 13 years. Watch this now. I'm saying something. Now, 13 years, over 700,000 reps. Only about 30 national consultants. That's the top of the company, national consultant. Only about 30, 35 national consultants. I'm one of 35 national consultants. Came in at the bottom, set my sight on the top, got there in record time, fast track to every rank, and I'm the only African American national consultant in the company as of today. Well, you said, Coach, you're bragging. No, I'm not trying to impress you, but to impress upon you that the reason I got there, my sights was never on any of the lower ranks. My sight was never on the lower ranks. The ranks were all passed through. I had to pass through Diamond. I had to see in Shop Fremont and in Uplift support. You have to pass through these ranks. Never get satisfied with the lower ranks. That's why you got to always be thinking about, hey, so we always say it this way. When you hit a rank, get an ice cream cone, celebrate for 5 minutes, and get back to work. Okay? I mean, because you ain't done nothing when you go triple diamond. I mean, thank God for you. But you got to go because another level is ahead of you. You can only rest when you're at the top of the top, and you deserve to be at the top of the top. And Zig Ziglar said, I'll see you at the top. And one person said, I see you at the top or from the top. See? I didn't see you at the top. It's a lot of room at the top. The bottom is way too crowded. Come on up to the top. That's crown ambassador here, ladies and gentlemen. And then so either that or I'll see you from the top. But either way, it's going to be your choice. A shark is not going to be satisfied unless they're at the top. Okay? Let's keep going. Praise God. Sharks have no bones. There's not a bone in their body. Okay? So you can't break a shark. A shark can bend. They're flexible. And you got to be flexible in this industry. In the industry of relationship marketing, you must be able to dance with your prospect. You must be able to stay there and shift with them. See, you can't get angry because somebody doesn't want to join today. You got to dance with them. You can't be so offended because you can't be broken. Because why? Because you understand that you can pay me now or pay me later. Here's what I understood about coding. And one thing about companies I've been involved in, I love coded comp plans because coded comp plans pay you better, listen, when the person says no at the lower ranks. I don't know, nobody got that or not. Some of y'all might have got that, some probably didn't. See, call me later, say, Coach, explain. Well, see, when you're coded at a diamond, you're getting 10%. You get a double diamond, you're getting 20%. And you're only getting the spread, watch this, from where you are and they are. So if they come in as a brand new consultant or representative and you are a double diamond, you get the spread. They're not able to get to 10% yet, but when they make a sale, you get the whole 20%. When they go to diamond, you only get now 10%, so your spread is cut into. So what if the person that's going to make you the most money in your entire business tells you no when you're a diamond, tells you no when you're a double diamond, tells you not right now when you're a triple diamond, tells you not right now when you are a ambassador, okay? Then they join you when you finally reach the rank of global, okay, global ambassador. Now you get the spread from where they are, and you get it to infinity until they finally match your rank. They got to become a global ambassador to outrank you, and you should say thank you for telling me no, because I appreciate you, because you can pay me now or you can pay me later. Either way, I'm going to get it. So I have no bones. You can't break me. A shark knows I'm going to be here. I'm going to outlast you, but you can hurt yourself or you hurt me. Because I have no bones. Okay, they have cartilage. That's what a shark has, cartilage. All right, let's go on. Sharks have 5 to 15 rows of teeth. They lose them often. In this industry of relationship marketing, you must understand that people are going to quit your business. You're in the people replacement business. Some people are going to talk a good talk. Oh, Dr. Breakthrough, I'm going to kill it. Oh, Shante, I'm going to be your top person. See, I get real disappointed when people tell me that. I do that. They say, Coach, I remember they tell me all the time, how long it took you to make $1 million? I'm going to break your record. I said, oh, Lord. And then, hey, Coach, look, man, how long it took you to get to this rank? Well, I'm going to break your, okay. I just sit back because very seldom do they ever do what they said they're going to do. And most of those people, you won't be able to find them in 2 years, okay? So you're going to lose teeth. Just the way it is. Sharks have many rows of teeth, but they lose them often, but their teeth always replace themselves. See, work with the ones who are working and don't cry over the ones you lost. It's like a conveyor belt. When they lose a tooth, another tooth comes in and replaces the one that's lost. So your focus should be on the teeth that you still possess. That's what your focus should be on, that you got Barbara. Now watch this. Barbara, you didn't know Barbara, but Barbara came in because of Ted. You didn't know Ted, but Ted came in because the one you did know. You knew Alfred. Alfred brought in Ted. Ted brought in Barbara. Well, Alfred, he gone. Ted, he's on sabbatical. He's in the witness protection program. You can't find him, okay? But you got Barbara. See? Many people forget about Barbara, and if they would just spend time working with Barbara, Barbara would go to be a global or a crown ambassador. See? You can't forget the teeth you still possess in your mouth. Okay, that's all I tell you. So anyway, you're going to lose some teeth. So just go tell somebody, write that down. You're going to lose some teeth. They're not going to stay with you all the time, but these teeth will replace themselves. Okay? Let's talk about this here real quickly, the sense of smell. Sharks can sense a drop of water, a drop of blood in an Olympic-sized pool. Keen sense of smell. Now, why is this important? Well, because as a shark, we say you must be able to identify leaders. You must be able to know how to spend the right amount of time with the right person. Never spend too much time with the wrong person. Spend time with people that deserve your time, not the ones that need your time. See, many people in this industry spend a lot of wasteful time with people who need their time. They don't deserve it. They haven't been to the meetings. They haven't been there. They're not on the morning calls. They're not going to Branson. They're not going to get involved. They're just going to talk, and they'll spend all their time with that person. And they should have enough sense of smell to realize when they're working with a time waster. So never spend too much time with the wrong person. Here's something that I didn't tell you the other day, that sharks have thick skin. Matter of fact, sharks have the thickest skin of any animal species on the planet. There's not another animal on the planet that has as thick skin as a shark. Shark skin is normally about 6 inches thick. So you got to have thick skin in this business. Otherwise, you're going to quit too. When 5 of your folks quit, or they could bring you some bad news about the owner, or they could bring you some bad news about one of the people, or they can start saying and giving their opinion, yeah, I think the company going down, and whatever. You'll be affected because your skin is so thin. But thick-skinned people, man, they can go through the ups and the downs. See, why do you think you're going to be able to enjoy all the good things about Uplift and never suffer the bad things? Jesus said this way, if you suffer with me, you're going to reign with me. Most folks say, I'm with you long as it's good. These are called fair weather friends, fair weather partners, okay? But you got to be able to ride a company through their good days and ride a company through their bad days. If Uplift and if Shock Remorse have some bad days, you got to say, yeah, but I made 6 figures. You know what? I'm making about $10,000 a month. You know what? Listen, I'm going to ride this thing out. The old folks should say, I think I'll run on to see what the end is going to be. All right? So understand, thick skin. Also realize that sharks are misunderstood. Sharks are misunderstood. Sharks are thought to be these wild animals. So I made a lot of money making these Jaws 1 movie, Jaws 2 movie, and they put fear in the hearts of people. But sharks, they don't eat people. You're more likely to get struck by lightning or to die from a vending machine falling on you than you are to get bit by a shark if you stayed in the water for 2 days. Sharks are not killers of people. Now, have people gotten killed by sharks? Yes. Have people got killed by venom machines falling on them? Yes. But venom machines don't hurt people. Have people got struck by lightning? Yes, but lightning doesn't always strike people. So sharks have been misunderstood. Well, what are you saying? I'm saying that in your business, when you're talking to your mama and them and your cousin them and Paul and them and Susan them and Pookie and them, you're going to be misunderstood. Girl, you got a doctor's degree and you doing network marketing? Girl, you mean tell me that your mama and them, all them, they lifelong in the fire department. Why you not going to be in the fire department? You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be talked about. You're going to be criticized, ostracized. But you got to realize, you know what? I'm a shark. And see, my mama ain't a shark. And my cousin ain't a shark. And my daddy ain't a shark. You can just figure out right now, those are whales. Those are dolphins. Those are sea urchins. But I'm a shark. And they're not going to understand the shark. A sea urchin especially don't understand the shark. A sea urchin said, why did you jump so quickly? Why didn't you wait? Why didn't you Google? Why didn't you research? But a shark says, I didn't need to research. I need to waste time with that. He told me if I get 9 people in that buys a bottle of something, that I'm going to be an ambassador, and I want to be an ambassador. Sharks are direct. Lastly, there's two more things actually. There's more things that, but I'll give you 2 more, then we'll close out. Sharks can only swim forward. They can't swim backwards. That's why they're always going to be called wide or die. You want to be going wide. Now, here's the thing. You can't just recruit 9 people and think 9 people will make you an ambassador, because it's not true. Because the people will join your business and not purchase anything. So many times you got to go and do more. You got to swim forward, continue to swim forward, ride or die. Don't worry about the fact that Jethro didn't buy nothing. Don't worry about the fact that Paula didn't buy nothing. Because guess what? Paula and Jeffrey are just fillers. They'll buy something later. But you need to keep moving. You need to keep going forward. Forward is always in your mind. Next. So you might have to actually sponsor 100 people to get 54 to actually purchase something. That's okay. Forward-minded. Ride or die. Sharks always swim forward. They never swim backwards. Don't be thinking back, well, I wonder why Bob didn't do nothing. I wonder why Sheila didn't. No. Just keep swimming forward. Lastly, sharks don't sleep. Sharks don't sleep. See, that's one of the greatest qualities of a shark, because even in business, and the Bible tells us, sleep is too much of sleep. Too much of that stuff is bad for you. Too much of that stuff will mess you up. Too much sleep will ruin you. Too much sleep will put you in the poorhouse, okay? So, but sharks, they're going to be rich because they don't get no sleep, because sharks have to continue to move. Some sharks have learned how to do what's called, like we do, sleepwalking. They can rest while they swim, but they must keep moving because that's how they breathe. If they lay at the bottom of the ocean, the majority of the shark species will die because they can't breathe. They'll suffocate. They have to keep moving. And I'm saying to you, no matter what comes your way in your business of Uplift, no matter what comes your way in your shop from my business, what comes your way in your personal business, you got to keep on sharking. You got to keep on swimming. You got to keep on doing what it takes, because sharks don't give up. Sharks don't quit. Just like our sister, who got the number one, if you will, ranking, praise God. She just understood that she had to write the book, get the book out there, bestseller on Amazon, but she had to do it. Why? She had to just keep on doing what she had to do. And I guarantee you, every story you're going to ever hear about a successful person is going to be laden with disappointment. It's going to be laden out there with all kinds of things where they missed it. But you're going to hear about a shark that rose up on the inside of everybody. When Walt Disney was told, you have no imagination, the shark rose up. See, sharks love to hear people tell them what they can't do. See, and you got, Thomas Edison, who was told he had failed over 10,000 times, but each time he would fail, a shark would rise up, and he would say, you know what, man, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try it again. Well, most people would quit and say it can't be done. He said, no, I've successfully found 10,000 ways that just won't work. And eventually the next time was a thing that light could come across the world, change the world. Why? Because sharks don't have a quit mechanism on the inside of them. See, they're going to always rise to the occasion, guys. So, hey, we're over time. I went over. I messed up, guys. I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and read out the breakthrough and make sure I covered everything, and then we're going to go ahead on and get out of here. Dr. Breakthrough, shark.
Shark. And I'll tell you, the world needs some powerful sharks, as well as the whales, as well as the dolphins, the sea urchins. So I hope that as Pastor Kenny did such a masterful job, Coach 100K broke those down to you. They'll help you to have a breakthrough. First of all, you understand characteristics who you are, and many of you are several combined. So you are by nature a certain thing, but when you're part of the Breakthrough Bible Dream Team, when you're part of this, now we're going to nurture. Your nature is one thing, but your nurture, we're going to nurture you to be a shark. I mean, cut it. I mean, kill it. Go after something. Make it happen. And matter of fact, the only reason we believe in limits is so you can know what you need to break through. Come on, somebody. So while you were talking, Pastor Kenny, I just decided to do a shark move, and that is this Saturday, we're going to have a Super Saturday breakthrough. I just put it together while you was talking, a Super Saturday breakthrough. So from 8 o'clock Central Time to 1 o'clock every hour on the hour, we're going to do sweatless victory breakthrough calls. And all you got to do is get people on the call, and we're going to do the presentation and get them to want to join your business. So get them on the call, get them your link, and even the folks who joined hadn't done anything, get them in this Saturday. So this Saturday, we'll see how much of a shark you are, and I need to pack the line. Come on, somebody. Somebody's going to start off at 8 o'clock at a member, and by 1 o'clock they're going to be an ambassador. Why? Because they're going to get somebody on the 9 o'clock call. Those people, and then they're going to get more on the 10, and they're going to get more on the 11 and 1, 12, and we're going to do it that way. So we'll put the information out to you. Join us tomorrow. Going to have a special guest, Pastor Kenny, man, so godly proud and pleased with your presentation. It was all four combined. You gave the facts. You made it fun. You hit right to the point, right? And the love and the caring shows through. So God bless you. Man, I appreciate you. You are the brother like no